Shalom l'kulam. I'm going to give you a step-by-step process of how to run the breakout rooms in your Zoom session. So while you're doing the session, this is going to be the first video that will teach you how to run the breakout rooms while you're in your Zoom session. So you will see at the bottom of your screen when you are the host of your session. So I have students. Breakout rooms are only available when you have other participants in the room. So I have 3 of my students here. These are using my other devices. So if you want to practice at home, take a smartphone and a second laptop if you have, and log into the same Zoom session, and you can practice using breakout rooms before you use it in the classroom. It's a good feature to try out. So on the bottom of the screen, you have something called More over here, and something called breakout rooms. In some Zoom panels, this is called the panel, you'll actually see a little icon that's 4 squares that represents the chadarim, called the breakout rooms. So without further ado, we open the screen and it gives us the option to assign participants into rooms. So I only have 3 participants. It does not include the host. The host does not get sent into a room. Only the people who have joined as participants in the session will be sent into a room. So here, the minimum number of people is 3. So I don't have actually, no, that's not true. I can make as many rooms as I want. You see here. So I can put 1 to 2 people in a room, but that will obviously leave 1 person out. So you're going to want to do this once you have more than, let's say, about 10 people, 8 to 10 people, so that you can have at least 2 rooms or 3 rooms with at least 3 people each. So since I only have three participants, I'm just going to show you what it looks like if it goes into 2 rooms. So you have an option here called automatically or manually. So automatically, I'll show you what this looks like. Automatically is the algorithm that was mentioned, the people who came in first. So there's David, there's Sarah, and there's Gil. So breakout room number 1 is going to be David and Sarah. Breakout room number 2 is going to be Gil. I can do recreate. Okay, and then I can say manually. Manually allows me to decide which rooms everybody's going to go into. So now I have 2 breakout rooms because I wanted 2 breakout rooms, and I can hit assign, and then it will give me a list of all the participants who are available to go into a room. So I have David. I'm going to put David in this room, and I'm going to put Gil in this room, and in the second room I'm going to put Sarah. Once you've decided who you're going to send into the rooms, you have more options here on the screen before you open the rooms, and you have the following: move all participants into breakout rooms automatically. So this sends the participants into the rooms. They don't actually have an option to join. I don't remember how it worked in ours, but essentially, when the breakout rooms are open, there's a message that goes out to the participants, and it gives them somewhere to click called Join. So that's a little bit more democratic. If you're working with older students, give them that benefit to join the room, and obviously encourage them to do so. So that's the default, that it's off. So they have to actually physically click on Join to be able to get into the room. If you click on this, it will automatically send them into the room. I'm going to leave it off. Actually, I'm going to leave it on so that they'll automatically be sent into the rooms. The second one is allow participants to return to the main session at any time. So this is an interesting one. If you want people to stay in their breakout rooms so long that you have a timer and you want them to be there, then you'd want to actually turn this off. You don't want them to come back into the main session room until the breakout room time is complete, and therefore I'm going to click this one off. I want them to stay in their breakout rooms. Breakout rooms close automatically after 30 minutes, so that's the default. If I want to change the amount of time that they're going to be in the breakout rooms, let's say I want it to be for 10 minutes, so I do 10 minutes. Notify me when the time is up. That means me, the host. I want to know when the time is up. I'm not going to be joining the rooms. and then the countdown after closing the breakout room. So if I close the breakout room, inside the breakout room, so I'm just going to show you how this works. We're going to make this 1 minute so that you can see. Set the countdown timer. We'll make this for 30 seconds. And now I want to show you how it works. So open all the rooms. So now you'll see on my screen, I'm the only participant left in the room. Everybody else has gone into their breakout room. Okay, and now I have the option over here. This is where it shows me the breakout rooms that are now in session. Okay, you can see the clock ticking over here. There's only 1 minute left. So I want to join the room. I can join the room. It sends me into the breakout room. And let's try to get there before the time is up. Okay. And you see at the top here, there's only 15 seconds left. There's only 15 seconds left in the breakout room. Once it finishes, it winds down. If I wanted to leave, I could leave the room. Once it winds down, close now. I have the option to keep the breakout rooms open. I'm going to close now, and you'll see it gives you 25 seconds to leave on your own, or the participants will just be automatically sent back into the main room at the end of the 20 seconds. So I'll just show you how that works and how that looks. So I'm the host. I'm going back to the main room. Everybody else is going to come and rejoin me. Okay, now you can see everybody is back in the room now. And that's essentially how the breakout rooms work. So just a quick review. You have more at the bottom of your screen that takes you to breakout rooms. This gives you the option to decide how many rooms you want to have, whether you want the groups to be put together randomly or manually, which is when you get to choose which rooms they're in. So then you get to choose. You can give each room a name. Once the groups are assigned, again, you don't even have to play with these options if you don't want to. These are the defaults. I believe these are the defaults. Even if it's set at 30 minutes, you can always, as the host, just tell them it's going to be 10 minutes long, and then I'm going to close the rooms. So again, I'm going to open the rooms here, just to quickly show you. Join. All these people will join. Okay, and if you don't want to go into the rooms, but you want to send a message to the rooms, I didn't show this to you before. It says broadcast a message to all. So I can send a message. 3 minutes left in the breakout room, and I can broadcast that. And then that message shows up at the top here. 3 minutes left in the breakout room. And zeh. Close all the rooms. I'm going to end this recording.